They should.
Exactly. So that's what we are working on. We are determined to make sure that that particular ticket comes to Mr. Peter Obi, and we'll work for it.
What if it doesn't come?
That is what I said. What about if it comes?
Will you fall back to the Labour Party?
We are not nomadic. We are Democrats. We are not nomadic. We know what is rightfully ours. Look, why would you shop for another when you have a credible candidate? Why would you waste your time? Peter Obi is not a candidate for primaries. Let me explain to you. Peter Obi is a candidate for general election, and he will win.
So are you advocating
Don't waste your time.
They should just come into consensus and just choose Peter Obi?
People are even saying
primaries.
Look, as we speak, Ayo, the country is enjoying the unification of Southern and Northern presidency for 8-year rotation. Now we are having, unconstitutionally though, now we are having a Southern presidency. How credible would you look like when in the middle of that 4 years, you take away the Southern presidency and take it to the North? It's unfair. In fact, we should be advocating for fairness for every zone to have that opportunity of leading this country.
But the individual
it helped the unity.
Abubakar is saying that I will just spend one time and hand over to Peter Obi.
Peter Obi said he's going to do 4 years in order to complete the 4 years tenure of the Southern states. That is what he said.
Will he not end up shifting the goalposts in the middle of the match?
That is where the credibility comes from. Peter Obi is a talk-and-do person. He talks and he does it. And I give you an example because I have tested him myself. The story was this. We had a mosque in Kano, Triumph Mosque. In Triumph Mosque, there were some issues that needed to be done. So Peter Obi made a promise during this Ramadan fast, and that gave me the opportunity to speak to our brothers. Peter Obi had done boreholes. Peter Obi had done Ramadan fast. Peter Obi had given elementary school children money. People have gone to nursing school. Every day he does that as a philanthropist, not as a politician. That's just by the way. And in that particular case,
the power brokers, the cornuts, don't take him serious.
And that is where
that's reflected in the last results of the last election.
No, that was the last election. And you know that even in the last election, we won it. Apart from the manipulation that.
You know, when you see the younger generation, they are doing something like this. You know, clock it. Someone clock it. You know, when something enters, you gas to clock it. I think it's just I'm sure my children are tired of me because they are like, this woman, you refuse to get old. Whether you are getting younger, like my daughter will always say that I behave more like a teenager than she does. But it's actually clock it because he entered. Did you hear what he said? That Peter Obi is not a candidate for primaries. Peter Obi is a candidate for general election and he's going to win. Bam. That's what they call the end of discussion. You know the way he just said it there, he just went in straight on. And it went really in there. Because I see a lot of people who are so concerned, who are so fixated with primaries and all of that. I always ask, do you want to participate in the election? That's to say, somebody they participated, you're a part of it, that's it. Or you want to win election. If you really want to win election, there is someone out there, like I've explained several times, that has the capacity to bring out the passion in people all across Nigeria. North, south, east, and west is the same thing. People, like ordinary people, like just citizens, not that, because they are this religion or this tribe or this demographic. No, just across board, just loving on this man and just wanting him on. He's the kind of person that you see is going to inspire confidence. For too long a time, Nigerians have been battling, looking for that person or that ideology or that thing that will unite them in terms of inspiring them. They haven't been able to see until, of course, Mr. Peter Obi came, and they've seen that and they're yearning for it, and that is it all. This is something for me that I think we should not just we should not play with it. We should not just let it get away. Nobody is saying he's perfect. He's not perfect. He's going to make his mistakes. Of course, he has to own up to his mistakes, be better. We are all humans. But this is someone who has the empathy and cares about the poor and want to lift people to his own standard or even more. This is someone who wants to have a legacy, who knows that beyond just sitting on the seat of power and calling yourself president, commander, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, that there is a legacy. There are things that can be achieved. There are people who have done it before, and you've seen how they have written their names in gold, and you want to actually do the same thing or even better. With such a person, they're going to do everything they can in their own capacity for them to be able to ensure that they get the right thing for the people. And that is why you see a lot of people who are going out all out, for Mr. Peter Obi. And I just like the way he, Dr. Tanko Yunusa put in this one to say he's not the candidate for primaries. He is a candidate for general election, and he has done it before and he can do it again. And he did it when everybody thought it was impossible, and that he was in a smaller party. He didn't have any governor, he didn't have any councillor, he didn't have anything, and on his own with group of Nigerians who believed, who stayed on, he was able to pull that miracle that a lot of people didn't see coming. And this is just it. This is what we all should be talking about, should be aiming for, should be focused about, and say, let's get this going. Nigeria is at the place where we cannot afford to just say, just let it be. No, we have to be deliberate in the way that we put people who are going to serve our interests, be there for the nation, and not just, for themselves. And so I just think that this video is actually very critical. And then the way and manner that Dr. Yunus Tanko was able to put this together is so apt, on its own. But one thing you will see all over Nigeria, media houses, social media, posts that people are writing, write up, it's Mr. Peter Obi, Mr. Peter Obi, Mr. Peter Obi everywhere. And you see some who come with such anger and venom. Like I did some videos yesterday, you can go watch them out. There was even one that had, is it Shegun Showunmi? Yeah, I think that's the name. And the kind of anger and hatred he was just spewing out, you could literally look at him and actually feel extremely, sorry for him, in the way that he just couldn't hold the bile in. It's almost as if, did Peter Obi take your navel or something like that has got you so disoriented that you're going all out to give him all of these words and insulting words, condescending word, and the way that he addressed him is just unbelievable. But anyway, like they always say, if you are a nobody's going to be talking about you. The moment they are talking about you, trying to pull you down, then of course, you also are doing something. I'm going to round up here to say to everyone of us, there's going to be election in Abuja FCT. That's the area council election, which is like our local government election. We don't have gubernatorial election, so this is also like a gubernatorial election. And if you're in Abuja, you have your car, please come out and vote. Don't stay at home, because that's what you people usually do during the area council election. Most people don't come out. We need to put a stop to that and get in the people that would then govern us. There's a whole lot coming into the area councils here in Abuja, and we need to get the people who get into office, to do the work that they're supposed to do. And ADC has a lot of candidates. You have the likes of Dr. Moses Paul, popularly known as Dr. Mo. You have the like of Josiah Musa. You have the like of that's Josiah Musa is in Buhari. Dr. Mo is running under Amak. You have Abaji, who is also another medical doctor that is there. You have Gwagwalada, who happens to be a pharmacist. That is there. Kuje has Dr. Stephen. Abaji has Dr. Mohammed, and then you also have which one? Bandijo in Kwali, and of course you have the pharmacist eco one, that is the one that is coming under Gwagwalada, and then you have Dr. Stephen, and that's the one under Kuje. So ADC has these candidates, and when you vote for them, guess what? They're gonna remember the people that put them there, and they will work for the people. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.